This woman is the strongest ice sorceress, and this man is the strongest holy swordsman. They were originally enemies, but because the girl slipped and fell, they both fell into love. Not long ago, Iska, the apostle of the empire, disobeyed orders and let an enemy witch escape. As a result, he faced severe punishment, demoted to an ordinary soldier, and imprisoned for a year. However, considering that he was the youngest apostle in the empire, the higher-ups gave him a chance to redeem himself. Thus, they sent Iska to the front lines to take down the second princess, who held the royal bloodline of the emperor's court. The technological empire Iska belonged to had been at war with Alice's witch empress court for over a century. The next day, Iska formed a team with his former comrades and headed to the front lines to eliminate the witch. Suddenly, a giant stone gargoyle appeared before them. The one controlling it was a maid with psychic abilities. Iska instructed his teammates to go ahead and support the front lines, leaving the maid to him alone. The maid's attacks were effortlessly neutralized by Iska, as his black steel sword could directly sever the opponent's star magic. Iska held his sword to the maid's neck, demanding to know the whereabouts of the ice disaster sorceress, but the maid refused to speak, even attempting to fight back in close combat. She was swiftly subdued by Iska. Just then, a sudden blast of intense cold air swept in, and the one arriving was the ice disaster sorceress, Alice. Without hesitation, she launched a magical attack on Iska. As the cold air Alice released spread, within moments, the surrounding area turned into an icy wasteland. Realizing that she was his target, Iska charged forward, intending to capture her. Alice used an ice wall to block his advance, while simultaneously summoning countless ice arrows using star magic. Iska awakened the ability of his silver sword, which replicated an ice sword of the same size as his opponent's, to counter the ice arrows.